here that I'm starting right now. I'm gonna try it this morning. We're gonna see how it's going and if it brings a bit of heat in here without being too hot for the computer. So welcome to another day of working on the little Datsun. Let's put back the Christmas lo-fi. Let's get in that Christmas vibe. So hey, there we go. So yeah, basically, what's up, Hawk? Good morning. So yeah, basically yesterday we've been working on cleaning up the garage, which is pretty good because dual front. I hate when my butt is trolling me. Dual front. There you go. It's clean. Look at this. It's clean. The floor is awesome. Everything looks a bit more to its place, which is pretty good. And yeah, we're gonna be starting working on something different today. Engine parts. We've been talking about those for quite a while. First of all, though, we're gonna have to assemble the big thingy that is here. If you haven't seen it, right there. This. Oh, that was noisy. Basically, this is a compartment to actually clean mechanical parts from grease, oil, and stuff like that. I don't know exactly what I have in there. I bought it to a friend for like 40 bucks when it's worth like $200. I know it doesn't have the pump and all that in it, but I think at 200 it doesn't include the pump. So I won't have like the little nozzle pushing some degreaser on top of my parts, which is a bit sad because that will be cool. The fire is not super happy right now. Let me give it a boost. It's a bit more happy on the other side though. The one we're not seeing. There we go. It was easy yesterday with some cardboard, but right now this is less easy because it's some old ass wood in there. There you go. Cool. So yeah, so today the plan is to start assembling that and take a look at engine parts. Every cover outside the engine is gonna get a wash just so it's ready to work with when we're gonna be ready to actually reassemble the entire engine. Like I said, we're missing a bunch of parts of tools that are most of them are coming in Saturday, which means over the weekend I should receive most of them. Maybe next week we're gonna start on that. That will be amazing, honestly. So I'm really hyped for that, that's for sure. And I'm also hyped for something else. Receive some parts from Raceworks straight over in Australia. So this is an Australian company. Awesome product, honestly. I just took a sneak peek in it and it is just insanely good. So we're gonna take a look at this morning, but basically this is one of the reasons why we bought the TIG welder. I'm just going to show the exact parts actually. This here is the reason we bought a TIG welder in the first place, and also exhaust and turbo stuff later on, but for now this is what matters. Here it's a ring that's going on top of the fuel tank, and this is going to be the adapter basically that we are going to weld on the fuel tank to adapt to drum roll this. So this is our hanger for the fuel pump. Like I already said, the Datsun is not supposed to have an internal fuel pump, so I'm converting the external one to that here, which is a part specially made for performance car. This is a double hanger. Usually you would just have one of those rings to put a fuel pump in it. Now we're gonna be running with two output here, and basically when you're looking at the top, what's fun with that is everything's prepared. for being used in a car. So basically you have two terminals for the fuel pumps, so positive, negative on each side. You have the two outlet and one return line. So here on top, the way it's gonna work is that outlet one, yeah, that one is gonna be our main fuel delivery system for the engine. But when we're gonna get on boost, this one here with that separate terminal is gonna get triggered, and it's gonna provide a bit more fuel. So on top here, there's gonna be a Y connection, and on outlet 2 here, we're gonna have a check valve preventing the fuel getting pushed by outlet 1 to go back in here by outlet 2, going like reverse. So basically the check valve is gonna prevent that, and in here it's gonna be like probably a 90 degrees elbow, then a check valve, then a Y connector between those two. So check valve, basically, if you don't know what that is, it's a little valve that opens only on positive pressure in one way. So you can only go in one direction with a check valve, and this one's gonna be working so towards the engine, and at about 2 psi of pressure it will open up. But on the other side, it like the fuel pressure that will try to go there will actually close even harder the valve, preventing it from going down in the fuel tank. So this is the idea here. So we're gonna be running that here in our Datsun fuel tank, which is pretty cool, because the plastic fuel tank, if you remember the one I removed from the car, actually, it was a Mazda 3, like 2008 fuel tank. Really cool that it wasn't plastic, but only 45 liters, while the OEM one is about 70 liters on the Datsun, 65 to 70, I think. So a pretty massive fuel tank, which will be lovely with a V8 turbo setup. So this is the idea. Actually, we could start that. My fire is not happy right now. Let's say it straight. I think the wood is not great and it's not really catching well. So let's try again. Let's just put shitload of fire. Like I can see it started a little bit at the bottom there, but nothing crazy. Yeah, well, there's moisture in it. It's not wet. It was some wood that was outside for a while. Then I put it back in like a little shack, but actually it didn't like really dry properly. So now it's like in between being some how do you call it, rotten wood or something. So basically it won't be like a super high quality wood to burn. I think honestly I just bring like four piece, and I think they're gonna go like this, but I just wanted to try this morning to see how it's going. And yeah, because I have some better wood at the bottom of my pile that I might use later on. So because usually before I change the layout of the garage, putting my toolbox over there and everything, usually I had a little rack on the side there with woods, and I was using it during winter to work in the garage here and there on Saturdays. But now I'm not really doing that anymore. By that I mean like I'm not really working only Saturdays, so I will need like really a bigger provision of wood. So I haven't put any thinking, oh, I'm gonna go just with the electric one, but the electric is noisy, even though I think the fan is quite noisy over there too. But like it's noisy. It's not fun to be here working on a car and just having the heater on the ceiling blowing straight in my neck. Like even if it's hot air, it's just not fun to feel it straight in your back. So that is like a bit more lovely. The smell of campfire in the garage, like, oh, this is like the perfect winter morning. So this is the main reason why. We'll see if it catches. I'm gonna actually open up what we use usually here to be the little workbench. I know. I put them away yesterday, but just going to open that because since we receive fuel parts, I'm gonna just bring the actual fuel tank on here, and we're gonna see if the ring seems to fit, if it's gonna need like some bigger hole on top of the fuel tank, or if worst case scenario, the ring is too small for the hole on top of the fuel tank, and that will suck because I wouldn't know what to do, and probably I will have to take that to a specialized place because basically it's kind of, I mean, I would kind of know what to do, I just don't know if I will be ready to do it actually. All right, can we get some air in there? Wood here has catch on fire. The top layer has catch. All right, we might get it. Gonna close a bit the door just so there's a bit less oxygen going in there. There you go, lovely, lovely. By the way, guys, Twitch is giving 10% on every donation over 300 BDs right now, so just be aware, if you want to do a Christmas gift, you can, but I don't really care, so it's all good. Fuel tank. I just saw that this morning when I logged in. Like, I didn't know it was even with people that are not even partner. Like, they are giving 10%, which is pretty cool. All right, I think we're gonna be good actually. Cool. So, there you go. Would you imagine if like actually was fitting straight in there? First shot, that would be great. So basically, that's the idea here. We have a fuel tank. I bought that from a guy here in Quebec that had, for some reason, that fuel tank coming from a car that was crashed early 2000. It was a car coming straight from Florida, and it was like, it's in perfect condition basically. Like there's no rust inside there. We might have to remove some plastic thingy at the bottom here because I can see there's something weird going on, like a plastic trim inside there that we might have to smash. Other than that, it's pretty much in perfect condition and I have nothing to say about it. We're gonna have two modifications to do. I just said that normally there is, why the heater here now starting? I just said that normally there is no fuel pump in the fuel tank of a Datsun. So why is there such a big hole on top here? Well, usually what's going in here is the little float to give the signal on what is the fuel level inside the tank. It's quite a big unit going straight in here, plus there's a tube going to the bottom of the fuel tank so that the fuel pump outside of the fuel tank can suck the fuel. So, cause yeah, you need that to make an engine run. So basically, that was the unit that was going on top here. Now, if I modified this to put two fuel pumps inside the tank, what is going to happen? I won't have any more room for the fuel level sender. So this is how it's called, the little sensor doing that. The fuel level sender is gonna be nowhere to be seen. So the option here will probably be to modify at the back here. We're gonna be drilling a hole in there and adding a unit that is universal for car, motorboat, and stuff like that at the back here. That is just like a stainless steel tube going to the bottom of the tank with a floater going up and down. The thing is, because of course there's something wrong with that, every single unit are zero resistance empty, 90 ohm of resistance full. Datsun love to do the things differently, which means 90 is empty for Datsun, and 10 ohm is full for it. So the signal is kind of reversed. You can see like we have a difference of the universal one is 0 ohm at low level, and the Datsun is 10 ohm at full level. Now we need to reverse that and maybe try to prevent it from going all the way to 0 ohm, maybe like trying to leave it at 10 ohm. I have my idea. Fuel level sender, universal one, about $65. I might just buy one and test it with some signal on it. I think if I remember my class in electricity and stuff like that, like just in high school, and if I do remember what was happening, is the fire working now? Oh, it started. There's an idea here. Are you on the really low? Hey!
Twitch, CheerX75, Louis Adit 50 bits to Fun 727, S-Cheer. Bonus bit note, Louis Adit 25 Morbid.
They congrats to it before you.
CheerX 500, Merry Christmas Flo and VMD au cœur étincelant.
Hawk, you didn't have to do that. Love you, Hawk. Thank you so much. My God, 500. It was at 300 BDs that it started, okay? Why 500? Like, how am I supposed to feel good now? You cheers when I team killed you this week. That's not really Christmas thing. You were, yeah, of course you weren't paying attention. Of course. Thank you so much, Hawk. We will... What can we do with that? We will buy some Baileys for the coffee in the morning during Christmas. That's what I'm gonna do with that money. Our sushis. Over the weekend, we're gonna be taking reservation for the restaurant in New York also, so we have to take a look at this. All right, so can you please catch on fire properly? All right, let's try that. And I'm gonna put another one, but on the side here. So let me just try to put it there. So if that one wants to catch on fire, that could be cool. Now I don't have any more cardboard in here, so it has to start. I'm gonna turn off that for now. We have a flame. Fire! This one's actually starting better for now. Oh, little wood pop from fire. Oh, that's lovely. I love that. Thank you again, Hawk. You're amazing. You are amazing. I can't wait to play tonight. That's gonna be so good. All right, wait for it, guys. Just waiting to see if the fire's starting. Yeah, and the Just Me is an amazing person. That one's working. Let's do this. Let's just close it. I think maybe my fan at the back was pushing a little bit too much wind, so it was preventing it from taking. So what were we doing here? I love like the cozy lo-fi, and the smell of a wood fire is just amazing this morning. That's what I needed. And I did a bit of 3D this morning. I might actually try, I'm not promising, but tomorrow if I'm working a bit more on that, I'm doing a logo for the national event of slalom next year, and I might be streaming some 3D. We'll see. All right, good news is, just by the look of it, it's gonna be almost a perfect fit. I would say the only inconvenience right now, I might have to plug the actual screw holes in there. So you have seen the fire. I'm gonna move you guys, okay? Just so you can see what I'm talking about, because it's still an automotive stream and not like a campfire stream, sadly, for you. Dual side. So basically you can see here, this is where we have some holes to drill to screw the unit in place. I'm gonna take a little thingy a little pick to remove the O-ring in there. So we have that O-ring. This is what seals with the fuel tank and the unit, preventing any fuel to leak, and also preventing a bad smell in the car, actually. And that here is almost sliding straight on top. Honestly, I think we're gonna have to open just a tiny bit more than this little gap here, this little ring, which is honestly not that bad. So I'm gonna have to take a measurement and see if I can have a hole saw this size. I don't think it exists, so I might have to do it by hand, which is a bit sketchy. But yeah, and also when putting that on the other side, we can see that I'm not exactly covering. I'm really flush to those screw holes. I can see a bunch of them just poking a little bit out, and these holes are, oh, they are not actually going all the way through in the fuel tank, so we might be good. I might not have to plug them first, because basically I need that lips to slip inside the tank and just like have the side here right on top here. But the thing is, what I'm happy about, around here, the flat surface here is gonna be perfectly lining up with that, so I'm gonna be able to just sit it in place, and I'm gonna be able to weld. And this here, we have quite a bit of thickness in there, so I'm gonna be able to weld it all the way through. Now this seems to be maybe aluminum. No, it's supposed to be steel because it's a weld-on ring. So if this is milled steel, I'm gonna be able to just go ahead and weld that on top here. Maybe I could have done it honestly with a MIG welder, but I want to try TIG, so we're gonna try that. If we can sit it flush, we should be able to go ahead and just weld it super nicely around that. With that said, now what we're gonna have to put in there is this, and you can see there is no O-ring on top of the unit I'm gonna weld in there, like the adapter ring. That's because here we have a double O-ring on this surface here. You can see them properly in here. So basically we're gonna be using that instead, and this is how our fuel system is gonna be fitted in there. As you can see, the plastic thingy is preventing me from going all the way down, but this is how we're gonna be modifying our fuel tank. That's so cool. So what's fun with that is that you can clock it on different orientation depending on your needs. So I can take actually a look. I don't have really a spot, whoops, noise. I can have really a spot where it's fitting properly. Actually, you can see it, that tan thing at the there, right where I'm pointing. This is the plastic tray at the bottom of the fuel tank for some reason. And that's what we're gonna be removing basically. Usually this is the kind of thing preventing like the gasoline from moving left to right while turning and stuff like that. So that's gonna be a thing we're gonna have to be aware of. Like, we don't want, and I just lost a bag for that, it's over there. So basically that's one thing we want to be aware of. We need to think about, is it going to, are we going to fuel starve our pump or not while turning? At first I'm gonna have to do some tests, so to make sure I'm not having some some fuel starving issue because of G-force and stuff like that. We're gonna just have to test it on the track. That might be a modification for later on, where we add baffles inside the fuel tank, which is pretty hard because you don't have a lot of access to the inside of a fuel tank. Technically, you can split it in two, but that's not really my plan. So yeah, even here, just removing that might actually be not that difficult. Okay. Well, I just did it. Now, how is it supposed to get out of there? I think we're gonna have to smash it in pieces. Yep, because there is no way this is getting out anywhere. Honestly, I will need to take a look at it because I wonder if I couldn't just reuse that differently to have that little pocket of fuel. Because is there any ways where the fuel is getting inside here? It sure has. Yeah, there's holes in there. Because basically this is helping to, oh okay, it was like glued to the back there. Oh no, it was a metal tabs holding it. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, there is some small holes at the bottom there, and it was really to help keep the gasoline in one spot. So that would have been cool to reuse something like this, but I don't think it's gonna be possible. So we're probably gonna have to scrap that and remove every little pieces one at a time out of there so we can put our unit in there, which is okay. I mean, when the fuel tank is gonna get a bit low on fuel level, we're gonna have to just take care of not fuel starving our thingy in here. So part of the game, I will say. It's not that bad. So yeah, there we go. So this morning, this is not the idea. It was really just to take a look at it. So far, everything looks like it's gonna be a perfect fit. And like I said, we're gonna try also to put a fuel level sender in here. Just gonna have to take a measurement of that. So about here to there, how deep that is. So it's gonna help us, but yeah. Actually now, I just put everything away, but now that I remove that, we can really see how it's gonna fit in there. Because this is adjustable, the one I picked, that thing here is adjustable. So we're gonna try to make sure the pump are not going to hit at the bottom of the tank. But I don't think they will. So that's gonna be on top here. It's gonna be slightly more low, like a quarter to, yeah, about a quarter inch lower, maybe a little bit more than that. And this is going to be like that, probably clocked this way so that my fuel line are going out there, or maybe this way, because maybe I will try to push it on the driver's side, because this is where I will love them to go. So there we go. How lovely that's gonna be. Whew! It's gonna look great. It's gonna be amazing. So yep, this is the idea here, and it's not hitting at the bottom. So we're gonna be able, once the ring is going to be welded in there, we're gonna be able to adjust also the height of the fuel pump themselves inside the hanger here. So we're gonna be able to clamp them in there and just make sure it's not hitting at the bottom. There's gonna be a filter, the pre-filter under the pump, and there's gonna be probably an inline filter after that. So that's gonna be quite great. And speaking of pump, we can already make sure everything's fitting because we have them. So Walbro TI Automotive 255 is our pick for a dual pump setup. So we have the TI Automotive GSS 34-2. So this is the one we choose. They are rated for like 500 HP, so that's pretty mad. And this is just how they are supposed to go in. Might have to open that up. No, it shouldn't be needed. Oh yeah, they just slide in. There you go. So they're gonna be sliding in. I'm not even hitting the bottom right there. So I think we're gonna be really, really good. Just gonna have to take measurement from where it's sitting here to the bottom here with the filter, how deep this is going, and I'm gonna be able to make sure that my filter is really, really close to the bottom of the thing without actually touching it, because the idea is to preserve it from touching. We just want it to be close, so when the fuel level is getting low, it's still picking up fuel without also being restricted by the bottom of the fuel tank. So you want it to be able to suck the fuel from all around. So yeah, this is going to be the idea. Electric connector and everything, I have that in the other box, and here it's gonna be just a little tube going from there and there. So probably something that's gonna look a bit more like this, to be a straight line between that and the electric connector to that. So super easy, super cool. That's gonna be awesome. Let me try to see if I push that really to the limit. So this is like the limit where I can put it. Not even heating so far. So I'm just afraid that maybe it's not long enough. Honestly, I will be mad if it's not. Let me try to take a ruler and see what's going on with that. The fire is still alive, by the way. I'm happy with that. Nailed it. Okay, here it's deeper than here. That makes sense. I will need to put it on the right side for meals. About 26.5, let's say, a bit less than that. I'm at 26. So see, here right now I'm at 26, which means it will probably be plenty. It will probably be the perfect fit right there with filter and everything. So that's amazing. I cannot ask for a better fitment there. We're gonna be using the full length of that, and I'm losing stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Because yeah, with the filter and everything, that's gonna be changing a little bit, so I might have to push it up just a touch, but so far I think we're gonna be almost to the max extension, which honestly is a little bit too flush to my taste, but if it works, it works. Yeah, we have the electric connector, we have the hose, we have everything, and we have a bunch of that also in the other package. So we're gonna have twice the connectors and stuff, I think. Not the connectors, but the small tube and stuff like that for sure. Because in my race work box, we have a bunch of things over there. All right, I think I'm gonna have to close the door here if I wanted to build a bit more heat. So I just closed the door of the little fire pit. Is that what you call it? Because it's not really a fire pit. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to call that. I will need to take a look. Oh, I think I'm gonna be using the tube, the inside tube of my pump, because they are rubber, made for fuel tank for being in the fuel, but here it's like plastic thing, which looks a bit not that great. So that said, That means if I'm going with an 11 inches, because here to here I have about, I'm gonna use the tricks of having two rulers. One measuring from here. I'm not at really zero, so I'm just gonna do that. And that and this. I have about a bit more than 3 centimeters of difference here between that and that. And I was at 26 and a half. Let's go the other way around. 24 and a half actually. Yeah, 24 and a half to that edge, which means 24 and a half plus 3 centimeters, that will mean 27 and a half. And 27 and a half is basically, I don't have it on that side. 2.4. It's flush 11 inches. So I think I'm gonna be able to use an 11 inches fuel level sender, which exists. They are basically everywhere between 10 and 12 inches, even some going up to 16 inches, I think. But the linear one I want, I know there is one that is perfect for 11 inches fuel tank, so I'm gonna be using that. Hopefully it won't be a flush thing where it hits the bottom there. So I'm wondering, am I going with that or one that is like 10 and 5/8 or something, if that exists? Because I would prefer not having signal for the few first later at the bottom here, and knowing that when my gauge is going low, like really low, that I'm gonna be getting a spare at the bottom, than having it too flush and having problems sealing it properly. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to look at it, but I know anywhere between 10 and a half and 11 is going to work, so that's pretty good. There you go, we are done with the fuel tank. Let's go to the real thing now. Let's go to the real thing. I'm gonna start the electric heater again because the wood is really not giving us a lot of heat this morning. Gonna have to bring better wood there. Let's try to just put a layer of masking tape back on it. I don't want to be putting too much dirt in the fuel tank, because that's gonna get into our fuel filter eventually, and that's no cool. So let's just try to cover that a little bit, just to help ourselves for the future of this build. My roll is almost done, so might as well do that. Just try to add one safety layer here this way, and now the roll is pretty much gone. There's still some. I'm gonna use it. And it's gone. And it's gone. There we go. Now that's gonna make some noise because there's now a loose part in there. Honestly, not gonna lie, part of me will love to do a baffle thing in there, but I know it's a bit complicated to do, so I'm like, yeah, might not. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, that will be cool. Front cam. Let's take a look at our little fire. Dual front. There you go. So while I'm closing these, you have a little fire, lovely little fire there. It's not burning hot, but it's doing the job for now. It's living its life. Happy to be here. There we go. Oh my god, I just realized I still need to take picture for the reference. Shit! I'm so bad. Need to ask Flo to do that over the weekend. All right, boom. There we are. And so now let's turn the camera a little bit lower there. And here we are. We're gonna be working on that. I don't think we need the hoist, so we're gonna be doing that. Going through the extension cable for the webcam. Doing this and pushing that in here. Hopla. Now with the oil line properly put there, here we are. Whew. So what do we have in here? Let's take a look. I don't have a clue. I almost killed myself there. Okay, so it seems like it has been something already used. Oh, that's it. I think he bought it for dirt cheap to someone. And then here I am trying to use it on my side. So we have the legs, we don't have the hardware though. That's what I'm realizing right now. We have a plate here to help us. So this is probably going like this in here. Yep. So you can't see really a damn thing there, right? There we go. And there we go. So basically, this here seems to be just an incomplete thing that we should be able to use if we just find bolts to make it work. There's a filter in here, have no clue what that is used for, but that should be a really good start to have something to help us wash our little thingy there. Oh, that's probably, is it? No, I don't think it is. Maybe? Hard to tell. So here, this is just a plate there. This here is probably just going under when you have your leg put in there. Boing. And we have a plug, so there's a drain plug here. So there we go. Oh yeah, I think it's missing quite a few parts, so it's gonna be useful just to not have any spill anywhere in the garage, but otherwise it's not a complete kit, so we might have to buy a few things if we want it to be complete, but at the same time it's gonna be really easy to assemble and disassemble the way it is right now. So first of all, let me see if I have a few bolts laying around that I could use. I forgot that there was nothing included with that. Because we need like 8 of them. No, more than that. It's 4 by leg per leg. Shit, that's a shit ton of things. Not sure I'm gonna have enough bolts for that, actually. I have a bunch of few different. Oh wait, I had a bunch of bolts in here. Oh, it's way too big. I believe. 3 here. Right, that one seems promising. I'm searching, guys. Doing my best. don't think it's gonna be pretty, but I think there's a chance for me to make it work if I have enough nut to fit on top here. This is not fitting. This is not fitting. This is not fitting. Well, that's not going well. If I had some self-drilling screws that are big enough, I could use that actually. So let me take a look. That or even screws like these. But I think this is not going to be, yeah, that's not big enough. That's what she said. Oh, oh, that is not going to work. That would, but I don't have enough of these. This could work. What do we have in here also? Nails, not really our thing right now. Oh, that was a good fire pop. Let's go, little fire. You can do it. Show us the money. All right, I think we're gonna go with a sketchy thing there. Okay, bye. I don't think anyone's ready for how weird that's gonna be, but that's gonna be some old temporary garage for winters bolt that I'm gonna use. I think that's what they are. I have some that are broken and stuff like that. Yikes. All right, let's see that. Right, fire started. It's not running great though. Yeah, I have a bunch of broken ass, destroyed little bolts, so we're gonna try to use those. I don't know if you can see that. It's so bad. It's like so bad. I'm gonna try to break them and see if I can reuse some of them. Like if the head are broken like this, maybe I can just use that. Oh, even that part there is a bit destroyed. Because that would fit. Again, not the greatest because I cannot torque them properly. So maybe just reuse that and try to find bolts fitting in those things here. That could work. How to tell you are unprepared for doing that without telling you're actually unprepared for doing that. I just decided this morning we assembled that thing to clean engine parts. Well, correct torque égale 1 Ouga. Pretty much. There's no correct torque on that one. The only correct thing here will be to actually be able to just connect all the legs to that thingy there. But I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, yikes, I don't have enough stuff in here. I was sure I was going to have the hardware for it, but it's an opener. What are you guys? Oh, self-drilling, old ass thing. Too small. How you doing, chef, this morning? Hope you're doing great. I am, even though nothing's working as I planned, but that's just the usual thing, I guess. That's just a classic at this point. I have a lovely fire going on with Christmas lo-fi. Look at this. Isn't that lovely? That little red orange color. Banana for scale. It's bananas for scale, and I'm fading you. There's always hardware laying around somewhere. Yeah, I know, but I have difficulties to find it. Wow. What is that tab open for that banana? What is the reason for banana? Did something happen? I assume TFG stream. TFG rated some dude named Banana. Ah, okay. I mean, can be a nice thing. I have 3 bolts here. I mean, 2 bolts per leg will be enough, right? Let's be honest. What do we have in here? Oh, more hardware. Can we find something interesting in here? Which, no, I don't think we will. Nope, that's some junk. Why did I keep that? Actually, it was a little too much testosterone fuel for me. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. Just a little. That's why you hear I don't have that manly power. Oh wait, yikes. Number one, always have a random bin of volt. Dude, I have like 5 of them. Okay, totally different vibe. Okay. Fair enough. Happy that you enjoy it here. Oh, can opener, bottle opener actually. Oh, there's important stuff in there. Like this is all stuff from a previous owner of the house actually. So I'm just going through them, hoping for the best. Because otherwise I know what I'm gonna do and it won't be a big deal. I won't put the leg and just put that on the thing I'm using all the time as a workbench. More nails. All right, I think that's gonna be it. So I just closed them after going on the fuel tank, but look at me go. Let's put that back in its spot right here. There you go, Mesta. You are going in there too. You want to see what's gonna be the solution here? Yeah, the wood is not that happy, honestly. Like, it did work, but it's not some good wood for the fire. There you go. Boom. There you go. That's gonna be it, chef. See, always a solution. I could be crazy enough and just tack weld it to that and I say, hey, there you go, you have legs now. But I won't do that. There. There. Not a lot of noise. No, a lot of noise. Yeah, I thought of it, but too much effort for what I needed to do. Like, I'm not gonna be using that for like forever. Actually, I can just, you know what, scroll that in there, scroll that in here. Boom, there. That one's not super happy. There you go. Yeah. There. This way than when it was like this. It's not leveled, but it's working. It is working. So there's a lot of schmutz in it actually, but not that bad. So basically, normally you will have a pump unit here with a little arm allowing you to just push some degreaser. We're just going to use that as a washing back. All right, let me just try to set the fire a little bit better. Push the wood to its place, like so, like so. Yeah, the wood is so bad. I just feel it by touching it. That one seems a bit more dry, but still not great. I'm gonna try it in here and see if it's catching or not. There you go. Now with that said, should be able to bring it back a little bit. Come on. All right, you're gonna stay like this for now. We have flames. Hopefully that new one's gonna catch a bit better, but hey, let's see. I'm gonna have to go and take some better woods, I guess, but for now, that's gonna be it. Lovely fire pit. Cool. There we go. It's making echoes in there. So basically, we're gonna use that to wash some little engine parts. So I'm gonna bring them. We're gonna take a look at them all together. But we have a bunch of covers basically that we need to wash in here. That's noisy. That's dirty. So I have that, have the valve cover to wash. So we're gonna be going through that and removing all the seals because we're gonna replace all of them actually. And what do we have in here? We have those things too. So I have the passenger side and the driver's side there. Other than that, I think we're pretty good. Anything on the ground? I don't think so. Because the idea, honestly, is to basically wash everything, put everything clean, so when I'm gonna be reassembling, I don't have to think about it, that I'm gonna put it aside. We're gonna have to remove some stuff on it. But yeah, basically clean everything, make everything works great, and then after that, I'm gonna be like disassembling part of the engine, like on the surface, to send that to powder coating. So like all the covers like this here and stuff like that, Maybe not that one because that's covered by the transmission actually. So we're just going to wash it, but like the front one, covering timing chain, the covers, the valve covers, the valley cover and stuff like that. That's all stuff I want to send to the powder coat. I think I'm gonna have some gold, black, and maybe a touch of purple for the powder coating. So I'm gonna split that in different boxes with different part in here. Most of the adapters, bracket and stuff we did, we're gonna be sending that all at once when we're gonna do the painting of the engine bay. So the idea here is to assemble the engine, put everything back together in there, make everything work, and after that, when everything's working, everything seems good, disassemble everything again and send everything for the cleanup or the paint. So we'll make sure everything's looking great. So the car's gonna stay looking with primer and stuff for a while, and eventually we're gonna bring it for a little cleanup there. So let's go with that. Let's take a look in here and let's bring the greaser. Oh, I should have checked for a brush too. Damn, I'm not prepared this morning. So I have this one for pressure wash. I have this one here. This one had product in it. I think it was that actually. And this one is it. Back the dégraissage, which is what I have. Use on engine component, transmission, rear differential, bearings, machinery and equipment tool. Use with adequate ventilation. Do not inhale. Safety glasses and protection gloves. All surface should be cool to the touch. Do not apply directly. Part cleaner system and immersion greaser is compatible with water-based parts, washer and plastic. Okay, spray to the surface, allow to penetrate soil, do not allow to dry on surface. Wipe clean and thoroughly rinse. Stillborn soil may require brushing or second application. Oh, and I need to rinse them. Huh, that's not ideal. Because I don't have tap water closed right now. So I might have to go in and out of the house to clean them. Actually. At least it's not saying it the fume can catch on fire, so I don't have to worry with the fire. Just thought of it. So I'm gonna try that. Gonna open up that bottle, put a bunch in there. I'm gonna see how it's going. All right, let's use gloves also. That's gonna be a good idea. Let's see if I have a brush, because I know I had a bunch of brushes, but maybe I don't have that anymore. So gloves, I'm gonna actually take out the box because I'm probably going to need more than just one eventually. The fire is not super happy, eh? The back is not bad. This is looking better. Can it be more Christmas themed than that? We feel like Christmas right now. that. I'm gonna bring again my little pick to remove seals. I'm gonna also prepare a flat screwdriver for that. I have brush, but they are steel wire brush, which is not ideal for what I need to do this morning. I will need something a bit stronger than that. Well, not stronger, opposite. I need something that is a bit more soft than that so I can make sure I'm not destroying anything. I might have something in that here actually. Because I know I had a big brush especially for that, but I wonder if I just like throw it away when doing the cleanup of the garage. That will be my style. What do we have in here? Oh yeah, that's right, I have that too. Not this, not that. What is this? This is part for one of the thing there. Not that, not that. I mean, that could maybe do, but that's not really what I was looking for. Sheesh!
Primer Boy's looking for more power for the last 9 months.
What's up, Sam? Presque. Almost done. Almost. Non, pas almost. Pas almost, mais... Ok, bye. Mais ça avance, ça avance, ça avance. Il reste basically système d'essence, réassembler le moteur, mettre ça dedans. On a fait tout le reste. Mécaniquement parlant, il ne restera plus rien à part un truc de Datsun. Tout le reste a été upgrade. Ça a coûté beaucoup trop cher. J'aime ça. Hey, ta blonde est rendue chez Squeeze! Build pressure! C'est ça passé. Alright, it's kind of working. Ew, not that great. Alright, I'm gonna remove that also. Dude, c'est l'enfer le marché en ce moment. Ça a juste pas de classe. C'est triste au bout. Je sais, c'est malade. Elle va se faire chier dessus en se faisant dire... en se faisant dire qu'elle est une Gen Z, check bien. Trying to figure out where my brush can be. I know I have one somewhere. Nothing in here. Or maybe in there. Not there, not there. Well, that's a paintbrush, not really what I'm looking for. Can help to push it in some corners, but otherwise, yikes! Pour de vrai, asti que c'est bon. C'est un bon troll qu'on a à ce temps-ci. Nothing there. I need a freaking brush. And I don't remember where I put that. Not in here. Not in here. What's that? I don't even know. Oh, that's so. Elle s'est rendue déjà plus ancienne que moi. Oh my god. C'est tellement triste du même et tellement drôle. Best meme. Best meme. Tu vois, j'ai même mon petit fire pit, Sam, pour l'ambiance de Noël. Merci en passant pour le sub. Je viens de réaliser, c'est même pas un prime ou quoi que ce soit. Là, t'arrives, puis quoi? Papa, tier 1. Merci beaucoup. Très, 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 très apprécié. Ouais, les couleurs de la cam sont pas hot. Les couleurs de la cam sont vraiment pas hot. Ben oui, toi, il est comme fuck mon budget de Noël. Alright guys, I don't have a brush or anything. Maybe I will have to get in the house and try to find, honestly, just a brush for a toothbrush will fit, to be fair. Because we need to clean those parts. Let's try it at least. That's it. Haven't even checked if it's leaking or not. Just full sending it. Let's go. No worries. Gonna let it start on that. There you go. Easy. Comme une de boomer. Ben, la base d'être rendu pouilleux, je suis au chômage. Pas le temps de travailler, moi, là. Mané. La base. Alright, guys, be right back. I'm gonna go grab really a toothbrush, to be fair, just so I can fully like try to clean those parts and make them pretty again, because that's the idea this morning and it's not going well so far. So I'm still looking for anything, but no, I don't have a damn thing laying around. The only brushes I have are all steel brush, which is way too strong for that. Be right back. I found it. That's the kit I was using. There's a big ass brush in there, plus there's a freaking toothbrush. The fire is just the webcam color, like it's auto adapting and it's bad. I can swear my eyes see it orange. Alright, it's lovely if it's cool. Calculated. I wanted to do that. All right, let's put the gloves back because we don't want to hurt ourselves with something that's a bit acid. And let's go. So, are you okay, guys, if you don't have a lot of view on what's going on in here just because I want to leave the campfire, or do you prefer to see what I'm doing? I will try actually to maybe go ahead and use these. Ooh. Nailed it. That I can throw that in there. Maybe I can just try to do that this way. Try to not lose the earbuds actually. I really love the little campfire before Christmas like that, so I'm gonna try to keep it there and still show to you what I'm doing. So basically right now it's really simple, using degreaser to just go ahead and brush off the dirt on top of everything in here. Wonder if I could have filled the bottom of that with just with just basically water to rinse it and just wash on top here, but it will have been contaminated eventually. Of course, my freaking earbuds are messing with me now when I have my gloves on. It had to. There you go. I want the lo-fi. So really we're gonna try to just go ahead and remove as much dirt as possible from here, knowing that this is the inside of the engine actually, so we need everything to be fully cleaned. And that's the outside. That's crazy the difference we can get in here. Can you guess which side I've done so far? It's crazy how disgusting that engine was. I mean, it was an engine with a lot of kilometers on it. We have to deal with that. Some people just put their parts into a dishwasher. Like, wouldn't recommend doing that in the one you're using for your plates, but some people just grab a plate for, oh, that's an O-ring, let's go. They just grab an old dishwasher that's still working and use that to clean those parts with the greaser in it. It's pretty good, honestly. I will do it if I had the possibility to, but I don't. So we're gonna have to deal with that. I think we're gonna have for quite a while just trying to degrease everything. Oh, by the way, Hawk, I finished with Flo Vox Machina last night. The season 2, we just binge watched it in 2 nights, so that was pretty insane. So good. Can't wait for season 3. I think that's where I would love to rinse it, and I don't have water, so that sucks a little bit. We'll see what we need to do with that. Maybe I will have to go in the house every single time, which sucks a bit for you guys, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Hello there, cochonnet. What's up? Comment ça va? Or is there hairs in there? That's weird. I think it's my Dougie's hair from the engine laying around a bit too long. Okay, yes, man. Ça va top notch. Noël qui s'en vient. Ma session d'enseignement est finie. J'ai fini ma correction hier. Je peux pas demander mieux. Alright, what am I doing with that? I could maybe bring tap water in here just to rinse. Like just a bottle of it. Because I need to rinse for real. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go grab some stuff. Oh, I have some actually. Yeah, not with the gloves so. I might have... Do I have something in here that could do the job? I have the feeling I should. Because right now the only thing I have is my bottle of water. My bottle of water. We'll see if the plug is working. Let's test it actually. The drain plug is good. All right, so I'm gonna try to go grab a shitload of water because we're gonna need that. But honestly, man, look at this, guys. It's going to be shiny in here. So we just need to make sure we have like a good amount of water to rinse our stuff. So I'm gonna go inside and grab some more water. Probably gonna try to have something like what you use with plants and stuff. So yeah, let me try to turn the fire back on. Dual side. Oh, the mic didn't mute. It was supposed to mute. Lol. Lol, 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 lol. Because I click on that. Maybe when I reconnected in the garage, who knows? So the water bottle is gonna be the thing for now, because I don't have anything else. In fact, the thing I have for plants, they are used by the girlfriend, and if I'm touching that, I'm pretty sure I'm dying. So I won't. I will respect her things, because if I get them dirty, she's gonna be pissed, and probably with a good reason. However, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to go on the side of the house instead of inside to refill the water bottle. I just tested, it's not frozen or anything, so we could save some time right there. So let's do that. Let's keep brushing stuff, let's keep cleaning stuff. We're gonna try to make that looking really clean. I kind of don't want to touch it, so I might just grab some towels. I just finished the towels yesterday, so I'm gonna grab that. Oh, we're getting low in towels. Just two rolls, well, one after this one left. That's great. So if you wonder sometimes why some engine work can cost a lot, this is maybe a reason why. Basically, we're using a lot of material and time right now, so that's quite a good reason. All right. Dual front. There you go. But it is shiny. Maybe I could use also to clean a little bit the brush. Because yeah, just the idea of not having dirt inside the engine is quite a good motivation to do that job. It's not fun, it's just that you're paying few $1,000s to get an engine done properly with performance package and stuff. Quite a good idea to put the extra mile to get everything clean before reassembling stuff. We're gonna try to complete that side here. So even in the seals and stuff, that's gonna be the kind of place you wanna take a really good care of what you're doing. Eventually, we're gonna be welding stuff on some of those parts also, so we need everything to be clean. actually everything out of my way here, so I can really focus on just one thing. Like so. Get the toothbrush. Let's give a few minutes for it to soak in. We can maybe try to do quickly the oil cap, because that one too was quite dirty. The fire is not catching really well. Oil cap clean. Let's try to start back. There we go. Give us flames. Oh, that cap has been marked for a stolen part system. Oh well. If you can see, there's a little thing. You won't be able to focus well on it, right? It's right on that edge there. Come on, you can do it. There you go. YUL22037. I never knew if that's really useful or not. Never heard someone say, oh yeah, my car was found back because of that, or now they know where it has been and they arrested like 20% because of that. I always feel like it's a bit of a scam, like yeah, let us mark a tracking number on every part of your car, and if it's getting stalled and disassembled, we're gonna be able to track those parts. I don't think. That's a lot of Schmitz. That's a lot of Schmitz. Would you imagine putting that much effort, and in the end, maybe the guy doing the powder coat will say, nah, we cannot powder coat that, it's too dirty, it's too greasy. Sorry man, gotta buy some new one, and I will be like, you can do that to me, please. Oh, that's where, the more you know. So basically, here there is ventilation hole inside here, so those 3 dots right there, and these are going in the chamber, getting out there. So this is so you catch the vapors from that. And I think this is one of the places where I'm gonna have a catch can connected, and that's a thing I need to look at. Actually, I was about to forget about those. I need to put catch can on there, just helping preventing oil fume to go back into the system and getting it greasy and dirty, and it like having pure air and no oil vapor in there helps a lot for because I want to say it, I just installed the AOS. What is an AOS? It's not a catch can. What is it? I guess air something system. I can't figure out. Air oil separator. Oh, okay, nice. Nice. So basically, is that a catch can or really something different? Like, is it a can with a filter in it? So when the vapor is coming back from the valve cover and stuff, it split air and oil, and you have to drain that here and there. Catch can that drains it back into the engine. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. You can have them like running the oil back to the engine. That's actually smart. I don't think I'm gonna, well, I say I'm not going to do that, but I could be doing a Y pipe on the turbo return line. Baffle then has coolant through it to prevent condensation. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, yeah, so no, I couldn't just go ahead and do it just like that on that car. Then gonna have to go grab more water. That's really cool though. Honestly, I didn't know that even existed. That fire is so lame. I'm gonna put fuel in it. Nope. Come on, fire, burn. What I'm looking for, and I need to ask my friend who done that to his Subaru, because he's gonna do it on his new Corvette also. I want to know, like, how does he call it already? Let me think of it. It's like an alternative to not running a dry sump. It is an AccuSump, which basically is a pressure trigger sensor. When the engine is under, let's say, X amount of oil pressure, this system is like just a backup pressurized oil tank, and it's pushing a bit more oil pressure in the engine. So usually when you're having a lot of G-force or something running a high RPM on the track, this system is just going to prevent oil starvation in your engine. It's really, really cool. And one thing really nice about it is that when you're using that with your car, when you're doing a cold start or things like that, it gives pressure before you even crank the car. So just turning the key to the on position is gonna trigger it and turn it on, so you have oil pressure already in the engine before even cranking, which means you're just preventing any damage basically, because you already have oil going in the head and stuff like that few seconds before you trigger the key. So AccuSump it's called. And yeah, I'm gonna be looking for it because it's just really a safety thing for your engine to prevent like oil starvation and stuff. And you can even add a light that's turning on when your the system is turning on, actually, because it's not, as I said, since it's triggered by low pressure in the oil system, you can actually see when it gets triggered, so you can put a light on the dashboard or something, so when you're on the track, if that light turns on, it's gonna catch your eye and you're gonna be like, oh, okay, that system just went on. And if you're on the street and it turns on, you might know you have a bit of a problem with your oil system or something. So it's a really good safety thing, and yeah, I'm gonna be looking forward into that, because basically if it's never turning on, well, you have it for the cold start, and otherwise you know you're quite safe. But depending the track you're running on, your car won't react the same way. Basically, just for an example, my BMW is having some fuel cut on one specific track here in Quebec. However, every other track I went to never had an issue. Always has been like something that was really good for autocross. I always ran half a tank and a bit lower, in fact, and on one track I need to be a bit higher than half my fuel tank. Let's go for a second wash, because there's still a lot of dirt in there. Alright, I'm gonna give it a few minutes. I'm just going to fill the water again, getting low in the bottle, so I'm gonna do that and gonna be right back. I don't think I have to mute my mic or anything. In fact, if someone's listening right now, tell me if the earbuds are going disconnected, or if we're not losing connection, because usually I think you're hearing when they disconnect and reconnect. So I'll be right back. I think we were good. I don't think they disconnected. That's pretty good. Wrong side. Cool, let's keep going. What time is it? 12. Nice. Lovely. It's not leaking on the ground also, which I appreciate a lot. So let's keep going. That part's getting super clean. I'm gonna be able to show you a before and after, because the other one was just in the same state. So I'm gonna show you the one I haven't touched compared to that one here, and you're gonna see how good it's looking now. Like, it's not perfect, but we're getting there. There's just so many corners, to be fair. That's what I hate about it. It seems like everywhere I'm looking, it's not that great. Engine part cleaning is really something a bit boring because it's just greasy and not that fun to work on. Gotta get done, so someone needs to do it and I won't pay for that. I'm wondering if looking for like a... It's just that I don't have water actually in the garage, because otherwise I will be looking for a dishwasher. It's working pretty well, so not putting the legs and just using that. I'll need to take a look, because I know there's better brush than that are a bit more stiff, so they will be really good to go in the corners like I'm doing right now without having the struggle I have brushing the dirt off. That fire is lame. The color on screen is good, but like otherwise it's not some proper flame and I hate it. I'm like, dude, come on. You're a fire, do you think? Ah, that's what I was looking for. More pressure. There we go. Just like turbo, a bit more boost, a bit more pressure, always fun. Until but kaboom, but that's another story. All right, I think that one's getting pretty much done. Still a bit of dirt here and there. So we can try to get it rid of. But I'm actually pleased with what I'm seeing. So the only thing I'm kind of missing is the inner side there that I won't be able to do a miracle, right? Let's try to boost the fire. Lovely. It's lovely. I love it. There you go. All right, I'm gonna need more water, so be right back. Oh, disconnected? Did it? Oh no, it's not, it's just the music that's slow. There you go. First one. So, you ready guys? Want to see a before after? Because we have 2 valve covers, so I can show you actually a proper before after. Please don't just get loose there. Did I just broke my glove? Nope, I'm okay. Now that I touch it, kind of don't want to. So that was before. So is it worth cleaning? Do you think I should keep going even though it's a bit long? Crazy, eh? That was how I took the engine out of there. Inner side dirty as well. Now shiny like that. We can see a bit of corrosion and stuff on surface here. Still gonna have a few little spots maybe to like work on them again, but so far I'm really pleased with what I'm seeing here. So I'm gonna put that aside so it can dry. Saying that, I need to find a spot to put it. I guess the workbench. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be you. So there you go. So it's gonna be able to just go ahead and dry a little bit. Anyway, I'm pretty sure the place I'm gonna send it to powder coat, they're going to basically sandblast a little bit of it before doing anything else on it. Cool. Now that we have that done, are we going on that one to make both cover? Or are we trying another type of covers? I guess that will be cool to have both valve cover done. That will be great. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that for like hours and hours today. Sorry. Are we already Thursday? We are. Damn. Time flies. That thing is pretty cool. A bit like pricey, I will say, because I hate paying for that kind of thing, but and that kind of not being like that bottle precisely, but just like those tools that seem to be a bit cheap, but it actually does the job, so cannot really complain, I guess. There you go. gonna have to put some more in there. So while it's just having a few minutes trying to degrease itself, gonna go and fill that bottle again. In fact, I could have kept the gloves. Anyways, too late. I bought like a 4 liters of that product, so we're doing pretty well right now. We haven't used that much. Oh, you. There was a leak in a spot that wasn't supposed to leak. Let me grab towels. There we go. There we go, and now that I flip a glove and everything, I'm gonna use brand new gloves. Not that I want. That scared the shit out of me. The panel just fell to the ground and it scared the shit out of me. Too much, please. Not too often. Yeah, the wood sucked. I need to find better woods for next time. Okie doo, so let's put pressure back on that. Pop, 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 pop. Now that I think of it, should be doing a little bit of that. So this way I'm a bit more centered to the screen, which is better. Image composition stuff. There we go. Cool. Let's start. Gonna try to clean the toothbrush a little bit. There we go. Let's start cleaning the big schmutz on top of it so that it can fill to the bottom half of the tank. So since the first half wasn't painted like, because I was expecting maybe a black paint or something, I will assume that this one needs to come back to the silver tint also. So that's what we're gonna aim for. I'm using my big brush first. I'm gonna try to get that first big layer done. That thick layer. Oh, we're getting somewhere. I can already see some silver appearing when rinsing it with more product. Let's go really like roughly first, because I think I spent too much time on the other one already tackling down details. That one I'm gonna brush. Big part of it, like pretty rough, but if you want to see, it's already getting there. So before tackling down details, just going to try to make it work properly first. Like remove the big layer so we won't have to fight some major dirt going back to where we spend time brushing. Should take a picture for my friend, showing him, hey, first time after like, I think I bought that back like freaking 6 years ago to that guy, first time using it. I knew it will come. The moment I will need it, I knew that was happening eventually. Because I knew one day I will do a freaking engine swap in some car of some kind. Well, at that moment I already had that Datsun, so not even like joking, I knew I was going to swap the Datsun eventually. Fire. So sad, so lame. Oil cap getting done. Have schmutz here that don't want to go. There we'll go with the nail through the glove, not piercing the glove. Lovely. That's the kind of things I love. All right. First wash of it, I guess. Maybe we can try to go a bit deeper in some corner before washing it. Because ideally I will do the surface here, then go on the back side of it, just do the inner side right when I'm done doing all those edges here, so I won't put back any schmutz on it right after being done with the inside. Like if this side is done and I put it upside down, it's gonna get a little bit dirty, but not that much, and it's gonna be easily removable with just a rinse. Well, if I'm doing half of it now, then doing the other half on the other side, it's not going to work great. That's what we did on the other one, and I feel like it took us way too long for what it was. I mean, it can be the time that it really takes to properly wash one, but I'm gonna try to figure out a better way. Let's remove the O-ring. Woo! Dual front. I don't know why it went out, but there you go. The fire not fire is back. The unburning fire. Let's try to wash that a little. Let's try to make that burn a little. Well, so far so good. So in a first big wash, we're getting pretty much there. So that's cool. We still have a bit of schmutz here and there on the surface. Gonna have to go with a rough brush maybe. Try to finish those corners there. So now at least I can see them. Bum, bum, bum. Almost done with the front side, then the inner side is gonna get done. I think we're pretty much good there. Here. Here. I thought I just heard a call. I was getting cold and I was like, nope, not a good time. There's that corner that's really hard to reach properly. There's the inner side of the oil cap. We're gonna get there. Oh, flame, actual flame going on by itself. Let's go, you can do it, fire. I believe in you. Am I trying to push even more woods on it, or am I letting it? I just splashed myself in the face. try something. I might regret that. But let's try to do that. Just pushing that one a little bit on top might help. There you go, first side done. It's not perfect. I will maybe try when it's dry to remove a bit more, but pretty much there. So this side now. So I'm gonna do the same tactic. Splash a lot of the product in it. And then I'm gonna go fill the water back while this is getting its treatment. There we go. So let me go fill the water again, and I'm gonna leave it there for a few minutes. There we go. Pom, 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 pom. And after that, okay, that's inside, right? Yep. And the back here, that's just an overflow that went down, yep. Okay, yay, the back's not leaking, wow. Because we're gonna have to empty it eventually. So idea here now, I think is going to be that I can throw that in the bin. I'm gonna try to just go ahead, let the different cover lay in there, because it's a mix of water and acid. So if I can get them to like kind of start themselves for the cleanup, that's pretty amazing. And then after that, I'm gonna be trying to, because I think the two worst ones are done. Other ones are pretty much flat covers. So we're gonna try to do all of them. Been 2 hours, 20 minutes. Again, today is gonna be probably one stream, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to do all those. It's gonna last. Because that's a lovely little fire now. Let's go, let's try to. All right, there's parts in here that there was not on the other cover, so I think it's gonna be a bit more painful to do just because of those. But hey, part of the game. At the same time, this side is pretty much just oil thing. So as long as the degreaser has the time to do its job, usually after that, just a good rinse and you're pretty much good to go. Keyword being usually. But so far it seems pretty good. basically doing all that also ensure that our engine's gonna be close to feeling like a 0 kilometer brand new engine. The fire is not happy again, yikes. But yeah, basically we're trying to get as close as possible to a brand new engine without actually paying $15,000 for a brand new engine. Even though I'm not against the idea if at some point we're having too much trouble with that, instead of paying like another $5,000 to $10,000 for like a used engine, more 5, like it didn't cost 10 for that one at least, but like before going really on another used engine and putting that much work on it, I will consider a brand new one. Because there's like the junkyard engine, as they are called, like the used one, like this one pretty much, even though it was not from a junkyard car. The problem is you never know what they have been through and stuff like that. Like mine from the machine shop, what they said is that it is in really good condition, and they were not really believing the miles it has on it, like the mileage, but basically like that's cool, but I could have been it could have been a junk engine that I need to replace, and you have two choices. Basically you can go all in, do like bring it to a machine shop, have everything inspected, clean and stuff like that, like I did. Or you can just go YOLO, put it in the car and just drive it as long as it works. And this, honestly, can be not a bad option actually. You're probably going to have more failure, of course, but an engine like this, you can buy it for $1,000 used. So paying $1,000, putting it in the car, first time gonna take some time. If you buy a second or third engine, it's gonna take no time to put in it. Everything's prepared for that, and just throw it in there. It's kind of worth it compared to like everything I'm doing right now and that I have done so far. Like it asks a lot of time, so bang for bucks. Honestly, just going straight with the engine, straight in the car is not that bad. Like I said, it depends if you're really looking for something reliable, or you're ready to get something that might give you a bit of trouble, but depending on what you're doing, might be worth. I don't know if that cover is gonna take less time or not, but at least it feels way more efficient the way I'm doing it right now. So I'm happy with that. Ugh. Like on my end, what I'm trying to have is a powerful and reliable car, which is usually two things a bit hard to get together. That's why I'm preparing the car to be able to handle like 500 HP, aiming at 600, and probably after the dyno session, gonna turn it down to like 450 or 5. In the meantime, I'm trying it, learning it and everything. So I want a map ready for 600, but being able to tone it down on the ECU to something a bit lower. Also for just driving in the street, like I want it to be fun in the street a little bit. I'm really hoping the clutch won't feel ass on it. It's a performance clutch that costs a lot, but basically because I went twin disc just to have a bit more drivability, and so yeah, I'm really hoping it won't feel like something too disgusting to drive. Yep, that's almost done. Just have a few places left, but pretty much done. This here won't go at all. Sometimes I'm wondering what the butt is hearing, because like he changed the cam again without me asking, and I have no clue what I said that could make him believe I asked for a cam change. Dual front. That fire is back. That bottle before using it back, that's for sure. All right, there's still a few stain in there, but honestly it's really not that bad, so I would consider second cover like being done. Yeah, there you go. So gonna let it dry on the bench here, and gonna attack something else. Try to remove a bit of the dirt here. All right, next one, valley cover. Let's do that. So normally these are seals, I think. Are they? Oh, or the seals are actually broken. I'm not sure exactly. I have to figure it out. Oh yeah, I think they are seals and can be removed, but I'm gonna leave them there for now. So pretty much the same thing. I'm gonna put the degreaser on it, Then I'm gonna go fill the water in the meantime. Yeah, there are definitely seals that can be removed on top. I'm gonna try to remove them. Valley cover, seal. Can they? Don't want to break something. Well, not sure, not so sure. It's weird. It seems like a yes and a no at the same time. Oh, I'm really not sure. Worst case, I'm gonna have to buy some new one. I'm gonna have to take a look just to see if they are supposed to be removable or not. All right, so with that done, because now I just put a dent in one. Whoops. So I'm gonna wait for that to be clean. I'm gonna go grab some water again. There we go. Hopla. That's that little fire. I think the wood forget it's supposed to be burning. Is that a seal or just what is left of the seal? I'm losing my pants. outside already. I'm pretty sure the seal are supposed to get through, are able to get removed, so might try that. Let the product react a little bit with the grease on top here. Actual flame. Woo. the front of the car into the engine bay when you're running. So there you go. Make the pedals. I hate when it's lucky. From this morning, let me know. I'm gonna show you what it looks like, the valve cover now. They are so shiny and pretty. So you might have guessed it, but that one is way better than the toothbrush. Honestly, it's crazy how good it is. I still hope he's gonna do the one extra mile to give me a really good product. I don't care paying for that. I want the job to last. Because most of the time, if an engine goes bad, these are parts that you can like salvage and put on another engine. So getting them powder coated is quite worth it. Only thing is if, for example, piston goes a boom and goes through that, well, obviously you won't be able to reuse that. But the thing I'm the most afraid of is not really the engine failing this way, but more like a bearing spinning or something like that. Which is basically a blown engine still, but at the front, and this is the crankshaft output for the transmission at the back. So here there's a big pulley, and that's where the clutch is gonna get connected in the center here. So pretty much what we have to do is first of all remove the seal in there. So I don't know how those seals are supposed to get removed, but I think you just need to smash a little bit that and this here. Yeah, okay, I can see how they are supposed to get removed. I don't think I'm gonna be able to remove them just right now, but that's something we're gonna do by using the tool to center that and have everything well done. So basically like the tool to install those things out. So we're gonna do that for now. We're gonna just start with the first cover here and try to clean it. So I won't remove the seal actually out there, remove it once it's cleaned up because it just makes sense. And yeah, so let me just go ahead and grab the bottle, refill that here. I'm really happy with that actually, how it's going so far. This morning everything seems wrong and now everything seems to go well. I can already tell it's not really full dirty. So same, gonna splash a bunch of that on top. Then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna fill the water while this is just starting to attack the dirt. And after that we're gonna brush. All right, not bad. But there's still a bit of dirt, I think. Is it dirt or corrosion? Because it's hard to tell sometimes. Almost done. Then it's gonna be one more cover here. At least that one's already like starting to get treated, I will say. I'm gonna switch it front side. Like it's mostly water in here more than degreaser, I guess. But at the same time, there's at least a tiny bit of it starting to soak in the Schmitz. less space in there. I need to find a better spot. Do that, do that. I mean, I can remove those for now. damage from time. We're getting at the end there. Sandblast station, that will be so good. I could just send the part over to him and he would be like, okay, sandblasting that. I think that will be something that will go there. That's not too bad. It's really here that it's gonna suck. But otherwise it's not that bad. I thought it would be worse. And fun thing is, I think I'm gonna have to just remove something in here. I don't know exactly what, but I think I need to shave a little bit in there, just because basically I'm going with a double roller chain, so which means 2 chains instead of 1, so the thickness of it will be different a little bit. something good for welding and powder coating. Ugh, almost killed myself there. Alright, I'm freaking tired and I'm freaking hungry. That's it for today. I'm calling it 3 hour 30 doing cleanups of parts. That's enough. However, we can be proud of ourselves because look at everything below the surface. We got all the parts that we have over there that are super shiny. Front cam. So we're done for today. Thank you for being here, guys. Thank you again for the Biddies Hawk and free my boy Sam for the tier 1. Really appreciate that, guys. I'm gonna be back on Monday. We're gonna keep going on probably some cleanup there and